Welcome to the 10 Count Podcast. I'm Andre, your host. I'm here to give you the recap of night one of WrestleMania, which, in my opinion, it was a pretty good show. It had some pretty good matches, with the exception of one. But I'll get to that one in a second, because that match was just a straight joke. But the opening match, Gunther versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight title. That match was pretty damn good where you saw Jey Uso copying moves that Gunther used on him to beat him with. And I mean, the selling in that match, the storytelling, the fact that Jey beat Gunther with his own move, and Jey did moves from Gunther that was in Gunther's repertoire, like the power bomb and the sleeper hold, and then Jey hitting with three splashes off the top rope. But the one thing I didn't see coming in that match, which shocks the living crap out of me, is the fact that Gunther tapped out. I was like, what? Gunther is tapping? I didn't expect that to happen. That was kind of an easy finish, but at the same time, I guess Gunther said to himself, look, I can't beat this guy, so I'm just going to let this be over with, because Gunther pretty much tapped out relatively quick to being in the move, which again was kind of shocking to me. But I mean, Jey Uso came out on top with the Royal Heavyweight title, captured his first major singles title, his first world title in his career, with the exception of his World Tag Team title victories, but his first singles title. And it was good to see his brother Jimmy come out there and basically celebrate with him. So I know Jey Uso right now is partying his head off at the after party. Now, the next match that they actually had was the Jade Cargill Naomi match. Now, that match wasn't the brawl that I thought it was going to be. That match was actually a very good match. They actually wrestled. And both ladies looked good, but I think Naomi looked a little bit better since she had to put Jade over. Which, in my opinion, that is not the end of that storyline. That really not is the end of it, because I'm thinking they're going to drag it on and add a third party to it, which I'm assuming we all know who that third party going to be. So I ain't got to spoil it. But with that being said, also, Jade came out there and looked pretty good. Like I said, Naomi looked better. But when Jade hit the Jaded on her, you just knew that that was a wrap. That match was it. Now, the next match, the World Tag Team title match, I consider that to be a little above average, because when it comes down to it, of course the New Day came out there doing their antics and basically doing New Day stuff, for lack of a better way of saying it. Now, they actually wrestled some in that match too. Now, the War Raiders, they came out and they were their basically brawling selves, but it wasn't a bad match. It really was not a bad match. Like, there really wasn't any type of cheating, for lack of a better way of saying it. But see, the thing about it is, I thought in that match they was going to throw us a swerve and put Big E out there just as a distraction. I'm not saying he get physically involved. Of course, he's not physically cleared, like medically cleared to wrestle, but at least put him out there as a distraction to cost the New Day the World Tag Team titles. Now, here's the match I was talking about earlier that I really consider to be a joke. The Rey Fenix El Grande Americano match, which we know El Grande Americano is Chad Gable in a mask. Now, that match was a joke. I really don't believe that in his fourth match, third or fourth, but can't believe that they put Rey Fenix in that match because Rey Mysterio wasn't medically cleared. And they just made a fool out of Rey Fenix. The way that match went, he was like, I don't believe they did him like that. I don't believe that at all because Ray Phoenix is a way better wrestler, way better performer, and deserved better than what they did him in his night one match. And of course, El Grande Americano, Chad Gable, put the little piece of metal in his mask and won with the headbutt, which that match was a joke match to me. That was a real joke match. I can't state how much of a joke that match was. Now let's move on to the next match. The Tiffany Stratton Charlotte Flair WWE Women's Title match. Now this match was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be because basically the whole match, well, if you watch the match, you could tell that there was going to be an end to it that we really didn't expect because the whole match, Tiffany Stratton looked real weak the whole match. She got in her legs. She did her moves. She got in her legs. But then the way the match went, you would have thought that Charlotte would have walked out with that strap. Which, in my prediction show, I did predict Charlotte to win that match, which happily, and I've never been so happy to be wrong in my life. Because Tiffany Stratton came out on top, which tells me that Triple H is moving away from the whole Vince McMahon thing of putting the straps on the same people. It's like he's trying to do something different, trying to give different people and younger talent times or runs with that strap, or with these straps, because there's more than one, of course. Of course, there's more than one. Now, let's get to the main event match, which, woo, like I said before, WWE is known to throw swerves, and especially at WrestleMania. This triple threat match, these three guys was in there trying to kill each other. You saw countless go to sleeps. You saw quite a few stomps, spears. What else? Stomps, spears, go to sleeps. You saw the Superman punch once or twice. You saw weapons come into it, which at one point we thought we were going to see a Shield reunion where they was about to, where Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns was about to put Punk through the announce table. At one point, you thought that Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins was going to put CM Punk through the announce table. But Roman Reigns was like, no, I'm good. I'll take care of this myself. And he put him through both announce tables, actually. Well, he put CM Punk through one. He put Seth Rollins through another one. But the kicker to this match was the Paul Heyman swerve. Now, I knew he was going to basically turn on somebody. But to see him actually turn on Roman Reigns and CM Punk to go with Seth Rollins, which originally I said Roman Reigns, but just before the match started, I said to myself, because I started thinking about this favor that Seth Rollins said Paul Heyman owed it. So when I started thinking about that, I was like, wait a minute. What if he actually went with Seth Rollins instead? Yeah, and Paul Heyman going with Seth Rollins, giving a low blow to CM Punk and a low blow to Roman Reigns after sliding them chairs. That one was a switch. But that was night one. Tomorrow's night two. So when that happens, I'll give you the pre-show, and then I'll give you the end show, just like I'm doing now. So I want to thank you for watching my channel, and hit that subscribe button at the bottom, and I'll continue to bring you videos and podcasts on wrestling news, and basically keep you as informed as I can. Again, thank you for watching, and you have a great night and enjoy wrestling.